I'll never forget. I was sitting there in the class, and as soon as the quote bell rang or the class was supposed to start, he walked over, closed the door, came back, stood in front of his desk, and just started talking. Started telling us a story. Didn't start with once upon a time, but he might as well have. Sort of painted this backdrop of this country and the fact that it was unexplored and no one knew what to expect, but they knew it was here. And there were people willing to risk everything, including their lives, to try to find religious freedom, to find a place to just start without having the constant fear of being thrown in jail for your religious beliefs. And I realized 90 minutes went by in the blink of an eye. I hadn't written a single note. Not one. And then I realized when the bell rang and we went to go to our next class, I realized he went through the bullet points. The bullet points he had on the board. He had gone through them. And I don't remember him once looking back at the bullets. He just knew the material. He just knew, and maybe that was there in case he needed to get a reminder. And throughout the course of the year, I did realize that sometimes he would turn around just to kind of remember where he was in the telling of the story. But I learned right then and there, that 5-6 minutes when I got to class while he was writing that stuff on the board, just copy it, write it down, and then kick back, relax, and listen. Because those bullets were a reminder of the signposts. And I remembered what he said to get from signpost 1 to signpost 2 to signpost 3. But he didn't read from a book. He didn't lecture us. He told us a story. Somebody once told me, you can't spell history without the word story. And I think that's one of the things that I was glad to have stumbled across that professor, because up until that point, history was memorizing dates, places, and names. There wasn't a lot of connection. And he made a connection. And I remembered that. It made such a profound impact on me that as I was starting my IT career, I said, anytime I have to do a stand-up presentation, that's how I'm going to do it.